For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in! You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Kickin' It with Onrie, the Monday Markdown show. I'm your host, Onrie Compen. I was just getting busy packaging up everything for orders that have been paid up and squared up. So a bunch of you guys got boxes heading your way today. Our eBay store saw a lot of fire this weekend. We sold a lot of stuff on there. And so we got a lot of books that have I got to send out today. And it's been a crazy weekend. And on top of that, I got two conventions back to back. This weekend, I'll be at Grand Rapids Comic-Con. I'm going to have a vendor booth over there. I'm going to start stocking up over there because now that I sold all this stuff, I got to start buying up stuff. So I'm going to be out at Grand Rapids Comic-Con in Michigan. That's going to be from Friday to Saturday or Friday to Sunday. And I'll be at booth 616. So feel free to come on by and say hello. I might bring some art out there, some prints that I have that are signed, or something else. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, but I'll definitely have lots of Eastern Shin stuff out there. Eastern Shin is really going to be the main focus. I kind of came really close to selling out at the last three conventions that I was at: Cincinnati Comic Expo, New York Comic Con, and Wizard World Chicago. All three of those shows, I was just very close to selling out and couldn't pull it off. So this weekend, I'm breaking that bad streak, and or at least I'm going to do my best to make it happen. So we're going to have some fun this weekend. And I just put together, so in the meantime, between now and the next 2 weeks, what I'm really kind of trying to do is get everything ready for the holidays. So I am doing consistent clearing out sale for the next 2 weeks. So whenever you shop with me, I'm going to mark down a lot of the stuff that I showcase. The stuff that I got in the box today, there's some really primo stuff in there. I made sure that there weren't any duplicates. I kind of just went through there and looked at everything. There's some really cool stuff, and it's stuff that I just will never, ever get around to pricing out. So I'd rather just dump it and get something for it than sit on it for the next 20 years before I can actually get to it. So in the meantime, let me show you guys what I have up here. These are all books that we have on display, as you guys know. And I'm always open to offers. If you guys like the books that we have on display here and there's something you want, but you kind of want to see if you can get a little less for it, throw me an offer. If I decide to take it, then you got a deal. All right, let's start off with what we have on display right now. I have Marvel Zombies: The Return, number 5 of 5. It is signed and it comes with a COA from Arthur Soydum, the Zombie King himself. This is going to go for just $10 today. I have Taskmaster number 3. This is a first appearance of a brand new character whose name is Taeguk. He is the first South Korean superhero in the Marvel universe. And we are going to do that today for $35. $35 for Taskmaster number 3. This is the second printing of the book. Amazing Spider-Man number 200. Milestone book right there. That's going to go for $25 today. $25 on Amazing Spider-Man number 200 in a very fine. I have Street Fighter number 0. We got the Wizard World exclusive. It has Akuma on the cover. That's going to go for just $15. I have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 95. This is the Ben Bishop variant. It is signed by him as well. That is going to go for $100 today. $100 on that. I have Uncanny X-Men 234. Pretty cool cover. I think it's an Inferno crossover. This one's going to go for $10. I have the NAM number 1. What did I have the NAM number 1 at? Give me one sec, guys. The NAM number 1. Marvel. Where I have that at? NAM number 1 is going to go for, this is a direct edition. I will do this for just $6 today. $6 on NAM number 1. And I have We Don't Kill Spiders, #1. This book sold out of its first printing. We have 2 copies of the first printing. I am doing it for just $10. We're going to give you guys a chance to just grab that. And then up top, I got some really nice bundles here. Let's start off with what we have here. The Griffin from Dan Fotto and Norman Felsch with Mark McKenna. Let's open this up real quick and have a gander inside, shall we? What's up, David Moore? We got Mike and we got Mr. McPhee in the house. All right, so David, I'm sorry. I normally have I'm ready to like hook you up with the siren here. David Moore. Maybe once you decide to grab the Griffin right here. This is a pretty cool looking book. Really nice stuff. The artwork's sensational. So that's some of the art. And we have the entire run of that, which is kind of cool because I normally don't have full runs. Sometimes I get stuff, but I don't have the whole run unless I hunt for it specifically. So this is your chance to just jump on this. Get all 6 parts of the Griffin for just $10. $10 is the asking price on this bundle set here. 6 books, and they're all pretty thick. This looks interesting. It's a Vertigo. It's a Vertigo book, I believe. It says DC Comics on it. Next to that, I have this really cool Spawn bundle, and I believe these are all priced out individually, but I'm selling them off as a bundle set if you guys want it. The bundle is going to go for $100. I have Spawn #2. That's going to be a $5 book today. I have 2 copies of 13. Each one is going for $7. $7 on Spawn number 13. Number 18 is going to go for $5. Number 20 is going to go for $10. Number 21 is going to go for $8. Number 23 is going to go for $10. Number 26 is $8. Number 28, this is Greg Capullo's first Spawn cover. This is going to go for $12. Spawn number 34 is going to go for $5. I have number 39. Might save this for a Christmas show if we don't sell it. That's going to go for $10. 42, that's going to go for $10. 44, that's going to go for $8. And 46, that's going to go for $8. So if you just get this whole set here, it's just $100. And the thing about Spawn is, it's really once you start getting up in the numbers that the scarcity of the book increases, and thus the value of the books go up tremendously. I think if you have anything from like 80s to the hundreds, they're pretty pricey books. Pretty interesting stuff. All right. Next up, I have a $1 Buffy the Vampire Slayer deal. These are all $1 Buffy books. Okay. This is all from the Dark Horse production. And this is part of Joss Whedon's 8th season. So I have issue 12 going for $1, 14, $1, 15, $1, 16, $1, 17, $1, 18, $1, 19, $1, another variant of 19, 20, $1, 21, look at that, $1, 22 is a buck, 23 is a buck, 26 is a buck, we got 30 for a buck, we got the whole set, everything for $1, get everything for just $14, get all these Buffy books for just $14. Call it as you see it. And after that, last but not least, and then we're going to start getting into those dollar books. Then we're getting into the dollar territory. But this is also another dollar set because this is Monday Markdown, right? So I have Defenders from Eric Larson and Kurt Busiek. I have issue 2, 3. Look at Valkyrie on the cover here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's Namor on the cover. And 12. There's Me in the Morning on the cover. That's going to go for, the whole set is going to go for just $11 right now. So you can get everything for just $11 and you get this whole set. The only issue you're missing is issue 1. It's probably like about a $5 book. You can go grab it. Each of these are priced out individually. This one's actually a $10 book. And I just want to dump this stuff. I want to get rid of this. You get the whole set. It's for $11. $11 on that whole set. Just take them all off my hands. I'm probably going to keep this stuff up here until it moves. So, meaning you might see it on later shows too. All right, let's start building out a rack. A rack, not I rack. Oh boy. All right, let's start out with everyone's favorite Star Wars character. Everybody loves this guy. It's Poe Dameron. I couldn't care less about this character, which is why, for those of you out there that do actually care about this guy, I got a deal for you. This is the #1 annual, and it's going to go for just $1. $1 on Poe Dameron, annual #1. Next up, I got an Aftershock book here. Aftershock, Her Infernal Descent #1. That's going to go for just $2 right now. $2. Dark Horse Presents #47, $1. Revival True #1. That is going to go for $1. $1. $1 books here. Spread the word. Tell your friends. Come one, come all. Next up, I got Sisters of Sorrow. This is from Kurt Sutter and Boom Studios. This is pretty cool. We have Sisters of Sorrow #1, #2, and #3. For those of you who don't know, Kurt Sutter actually is the creator of Sons of Anarchy, and he got his own comic book. He had a number of comic books, by the way, which is kind of cool. So we're going to do all 3 of these for $6 today. So $2 a piece on each of those books. You can break up my side. I don't care. I just want to move it. Time to get rid of it. Nothing above $2 in this long box here. I'm dumping everything. Ted, what's up, man? Good to see you. Invincible Iron Man #527. That's going to go for $1. $1 today. I have Trinity #13 going for $1, and #16 going for $1, and Visionaries #6 going for $1. Lots of $1 comics. Spread the word. Tell your friends. Tell everybody. 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 We got some nice runs here, too, by the way. I'm going to do 2 of them right now. I have Firestorm, The Fury of Firestorm, #4. That's going to go for $1. #7, that's going to go for $1. #12, $1. And #13, $1. $1 comics, $4 on the set. Thunderbolts. I have Thunderbolts, #2, going for $1. #3, going for $1. Fighting the Inhumans. And #9, going for $1. $3 on this whole set here. Really great stuff. She kind of looks like, now it's okay, just breathe in and you'll pass it. It'll go gently. She looks super constipated on this cover. I mean, like, if you look at her, she's just like, yeah, I should have eaten all that stuff that made me constipated. Eat some prunes, lady. Get some of that prune juice in you. And then it all just come out like, Rah! See, I could get away with doing this. I'm on my channel. I can't do this on CBSN. I can't tell you on CBSN that this lady looks constipated on the cover, and that you can find out why she's constipated for only $1. You'd spend more on getting her laxatives. Oh, Versi. Trish, what's up? How you doing? Oh, you're watching from physical therapy? That's great. Trish is dedicated. She is my most dedicated. You are the best. It was actually the Monday Markdown show. You guys can all thank Trish for that. That was 100% all her idea. She was like, Onrie, you should do this. And when Trish tells me to do something, I just shut up and do it. You know, that's how it goes. If you don't, then you're going to end up being a part of the Magneto War. This is Uncanny X-Men number 366. It is going for $2. $2 today. $2 on this. And next up, I got a really, really nice X Factor run. And I guess I can do all these for $1 because I need to move through this. Yeah, this is all going to be $1 run. Who wants some $1 X Factor books right now? I have X Factor 53 going for $1, 54 $1, 55 $1, 56 $1, 57. That's a cool Beast cover, going for $1, 59 $1, and 61 $1. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 comics for $7. 7 comics for $7. So I'm really happy to announce that our eBay store is coming close to hitting 400 listed items. By the end of today, we will have 400 listed items. And I put a lot of my video game stock on there because most of the video games that I showed on the shows didn't really move. But when I researched them, I saw that they were, that they were going for much more money on eBay. So I put them up there. Most of my hot ticket items that I have listed so far have sold. Everything else is kind of like still sitting up there. So be sure to check it out. We have 375 items listed currently. By the end of today, we will have 400 plus. So that's something that I'm really excited about. Plus, we're going to have all our orders shipped out by the end of today. So I'm really, really excited about that. Tomorrow, I can come in here and really focus on getting ready for the show and doing some other stuff. Another cool thing that happened, by the way, Joe McPhee, if you're watching, I finally got a CGC submission back, and it was this bad boy right here. I got a 9.8 Last Ronin back, and I'm really, really happy with this. I'm not selling it yet. I'm probably going to sit on this for a little while just because I think over time it might go up in value a little bit, especially if they do something with the Last Ronin. I'll probably wait until the last issue comes out. Anyway, back to dollar comics. I have Wildcats Trilogy number 2. That's going to go for $1. $1 on this. What else we got here? I have Night Thrasher number 3. That's going to go for $1. Daredevil number 1. This is from Chip Zdarsky and Marco Cicchetto's run. That's going to go for $2. I have Stars and Stripe number 1. That's going to go for $1. And Runaways 1 going for $1. Oh, is it? That's awesome. Daredevil's gone to David Moore. David, your box is like packaged up. I use one of my Yisun Shin packaging boxes, so you're going to get a Yisun Shin box. Thank you very much. First Daredevil goes off to David Moore. David Moore! That's right. That's right. All right, David, you are $23 away from a spin. Remember, guys, every time you spend $25, you spin that deal and you get all kinds of stuff like free shipping, which is where it fell just now. Stars and Stripes is going for $1 to David Moore. Excellent. Excelente, man. Yeah, Stars and Stripes, isn't that getting like a TV show right now? My man Chris Marin, he did a version of the soundtrack, which is pretty cool. All right. Next up, I got a book all you Southerners are going to love. Redneck number 18. Sounds like a felony of some sort. It is going for only $1 right now. Redneck number 18 is $1. Suicide Squad Black Files number 4, $1. Justice League 14, $1. And Walking Dead number 189, $1. $1. So, David, I actually have to correct that. You're exactly $23 away from the spin. No, sorry, 22. All right, next up, I got Kiss Kiss Bang Bang number 2. That's going to go for $2. And number 3, that's going to go for $2. I haven't read Redneck. What's it about? Give us the pitch. So $4 on Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I just want bang bang bang. I don't want to know your name. I just want bang bang bang. All right, I got Stormwatch number 14 for $1, 15 for $1, 16 for $1, 17 $1, 20 $1, 22 $1, 24 $1, 26 $1. Get the whole set. It's $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8 for all these Stormwatch books. You can also break up the sets too. If there's only one issue you need and to fill out your run, I got you covered. I got you covered. And let's see, who else we got here? Oh, I found the border. Bang, bang, bang. I don't want to know your name. I just want bang, bang, bang. I have number 1. So I got 1, 2, and 3. $6. It's got Mike Perkins on art. Perkins is awesome. One of my favorite writers, by the way. Or sorry, artists, by the way. His style really inspired the look and feel of Yusu Shin. I studied a lot of it when I was reading Captain America. And that was like in the 2008 when Fruitbreakers run. All the Winter Soldier stuff. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Who put this out? This is CrossGen. This is actually a CrossGen book. That's why I'm putting it in at $2 because CrossGen books, they're not publishing anymore. So anything that's going to kind of affect the prices, I haven't really looked into it. If it doesn't sell, I'm going to put it aside and, price it out. Maybe you guys might see it again, and it might actually have a much bigger price. Again, this is all stuff I have not had a chance to price out. I'm not interested in pricing it out unless I actually see something like there's some real potential with it. I just want to move it. Huh, that's pretty cool. Redneck sounds interesting. But not as interesting as Shadow of the Bat number 3, The Last Argo by Alan Grant, Norm Brayfogle, going for $1. Batman's like, free me from this captivity. Meaning he doesn't like being in the warehouse anymore. It smells funny in here. It smells like cheese in here. It smells like cheese. Cheese Louise. Well, I am only 45 minutes away from, not less than 45 minutes, probably like 20 minutes away from the Mars Cheese Factory, because I live literally 20 minutes from Great America, and 20 minutes from O'Hare Airport. It's really kind of like, I have the best of both worlds. I'm an hour away from Chicago, an hour away from Milwaukee, and I have, a bunch of little fun. Anyway, Earth 2, number 18 is $1. Can you believe it? Superman, the Man of Terror. Terror. Number 19, $1. Number 20, someone's having a case of the Rocky Shits. We got number 21 going for $1. We have number 22 going for $1. 24, $1. Can you believe it? $1 effing dollar. Number 26, $1. 28, $1. 31, $1. 32, $1. And the number 2 annual going for $1. Okay, our 2 lot is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is $11. We got Nicola Scott on that. I got to actually meet her in New York Comic Con. Not only is she just absolutely beautiful and a force to be reckoned with in this industry as an artist, but she's just a really cool person just from meeting her briefly, very briefly. But congratulations. Now, why did David Moore jump on the slot? Because he's as smart as I am, and he knows. Actually, I'm not that smart. I'm pretty dumb. He knows that Michael B. Jordan is going to be showing up in his own Superman show. And he is pretty much been cast as the Superman of Earth 23. So the Earth 2 books feature a lot of that stuff in there. And this was actually the era in which he was introduced. So very nice pickup, Mr. Moore. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. You're going to have to let me know how some of this stuff is because I've never read it before. Okie dokie, you are now exactly $11 away from a spin, which I have a feeling we're going to get so many of these books out to you that we're not going to have a problem hitting that goal. The rest of you, don't be shy, because if you are, you'll be missing out on some of these deals, like, for example, Escape from Monster Island, 6 of 6, going for $2. No, I didn't see Eternals yet. I want to see it so bad. I just honestly haven't had a chance, guys. I've been so freaking busy. And actually, it turns out I might have a hernia. TMI for you guys. Yeah. So I've got to go see the doctor tomorrow, and then I got to get ready for Grand Rapids, and I just bought a new car, and it hasn't arrived yet, but it could arrive at any moment, and I'm really hoping it does before I have to go to Grand Rapids, because I'd like to drive my new car out there, and because my other car is like basically dying. It's like commercial. So yeah, I got to move through some of this stuff so I can make my car payments. No, just kidding. But yeah, it's I haven't had a chance. I've just been dealing with so much stuff, and I haven't been diagnosed with the hernia yet. I'm actually going to see a doctor tomorrow, but I'm quite certain it is one, and I've noticed it for a while. I just didn't know how to really. I thought I had to cancel out so many other things first, so I'm glad that this is the outcome, because this is probably the least invasive or the least life-threatening thing that could happen, but it is something I have to deal with. So in between that and taking care of the kids and trying to, maintain some semblance of a normal life, I have not had a chance to see Eternals yet, but I have heard, and here's the thing. I don't care what the critics say. The critics, kiss my white ass. Absolutely. I don't give a shit about critics and what they think about things. I care about what I think of something. Now, if there's a general consensus that something sucks, then, I might kind of like worry about it. Am I worried that it might be a waste of my time? No, I think I've heard it's a really intelligent story, so I'm really looking forward to seeing it. But for those people who have seen it and don't like it, I completely understand. That's why I'm going to offer you guys Dark Knight, the Master Race, book 8 for $1. Mr. Ragusa, what's up? Gregory a box again? Yeah. No. This was actually, I don't know what it's from. It's actually something that's been going on for a very long time. I have a tear in my abdomen. And so basically it's just been going on for a number of years now. And obviously it got better at one point because I started working out more and doing things. And, it could have been from a workout. It could have been from just hauling around boxes so much. I have no idea. But this is, at least I have an idea of what it is. And it's not threatening or anything like that. It's just, if they decide to do a procedure, that's pretty much the only way to truly fix it. But there might be some other things I can do. as long as I'm diagnosed, that's the most important thing. So, anyway, no one cares about my stupid first world problems. You guys care about the comics that are going for dirt cheap, like Night Thrasher number 3 going for $1, Runways number 1 going for $1, Wildcats Trilogy number 2 $1, $1 effing dollar. Redneck number 18 is $1 too. I just want kiss, 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 bang, bang, bang. We got number 1, 2, and 3 going for just $6. All 3 for $6. Yeah, duct tape over the hernia. Well, there hasn't been any pain. That's the good thing about it is the pain is virtually non-existent. It's just a discomfort, especially when I'm sitting for like long periods of time. So it's good because it gets, being here is actually helping me because it takes the pain away, standing up and making sure I have good posture. It's all those kinds of things. And it's selling books like Kiss, 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 Bang, Bang, Bang. I don't want to know your name. I just want you to buy a Kiss, Kiss, Bang, Bang. Number 1 through 3. Call it as you see it. Now that one I might price out. That's set there. The Redneck and the other books, no. But we got a full rack here, which is kind of cool. And we got X Factor, a bunch of X Factor books. Number 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 59, and 61. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $7. $7 in the whole set. And Dave Moore. It's like the discomfort of leaving dinner with Ted Sikora. I don't leave dinner with Ted Sikora. The thing is, the discomfort with that is wondering if he's actually going to cough up the change to pay for said dinner. It was funny because I really wanted to make fun of Ted. He always gets these really good deals at conventions, and I wanted to play a big joke on him, but he was like, I really don't want everybody knowing that I have this extensive deal. Like, don't touch, don't look, don't smell. But he doesn't have an extensive collection. He's not a collector at all. He just gives me all of his comics for a really good deal, so I can flip them. Like, here's something Ted didn't give me: Suicide Squad Black Files number 4 for $1. He didn't do that at all. He also didn't give me Escape from Monster Island 6 of 6 going for $2. And forget about this. He would never, ever part with his Shadow of the Bat number 3 for $1. No, he wouldn't, sir. Sorry about that. Dark Knight DK3, The Master Race number 8 for $1. Let's get off the topic of Ted. I think that should be the name of his next show, his next breakout hit in comics. What is it? Time for Ted? And instead of everybody cheering when he comes out, you just hear a bunch of boo! He's the guy who extends his convention setup as far as the aisle can see. I don't know why I'm making fun of him so much. It must be because I really want to get rid of Stormwatch number 14 for $1. Number 15, $1. 16, $1. 17, $1. 20, $1. By the way, this is all Jim Starlin. 22, $1. He worked on all these books. 24, $1. And 26, $1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 comics are $8. DK3 is off to David Moore, who is now exactly $10 reduce away from a spin on the wheel. And David and Curtis, you guys have a package. Your books are all sealed up and ready to go. As soon as this show's over, I'm running over to the post office. It is going out. So if you guys are starting... this will be part of a new box, just so you guys know. Unless you spend $25 and get to spin the wheel, and you fall on free shipping, which you probably won't because I made it really hard. Just kidding. I really want you guys to get the gag prizes every time, so I could just think of something to give you guys, like not the price gun, but maybe this handy dandy sticker right here, which you can use to price something that you want to sell for $5 for $5. That's one of the gag prizes for today. It's a surprise, $5, but I'll throw it in there too. In your package, I'll just slap it on top of one of your books, press it down really nice and tight to make sure the value of your comic goes down even further. Just kidding, I won't do that. All right. Walking Dead 189, $1. Woo! See ya. Justice League 14, $1. Uncanny X-Men 366, $2 on this. We got Thunderbolts number 2, number 3, and number 9 going for $3. Yes, Mr. Ragusa, your package should be there any day now. Your stuff already went out. Invincible Iron Man 527, $1. We got Trinity number 13 and number 16 going for $2, $1 a piece. Visionaries 6, $1. Sisters of Sorrow number 1, 2, and 3. This is from Kurt Sutter, the guy who created Sons of Anarchy. Those are going to go for $6. The Poe Dameron annual. Geez, truly, I am convinced that no one cares about this character at all, and that we'll never be talking about him again. Poe Dameron. They were really hoping he would be like the next Han Solo. I really just think they missed the mark with this character. He has no depth to him at all. But I don't care. That's why I'm dumping this for $1. And if you guys want it, it's yours. Her Infernal Descent number 1. That's an Aftershock book. I'll do this for $1. I don't care. Just want to dump it. Revival Chew number 1, $1 on this. And Dark Horse Presents number 47, $1. And this Firestorm set. Fury of Firestorm number 4, number 7, number 12, and number 13. Get them all for $4. Get them all for $4. All right. I have the Silencer number 2 and number 3. That's going to go for $2 a piece. $4 on these. I have Vigilante from DC Comics. Alex Saviak on this. Number 16 and number 28. And Todd Smith on this one. I will do both of these for $2 a pop. So $4 on these. I have Plasmer number 1. I got 2 of these. There's 4, they're in the poly bag, and there's 4 trading cards inside. Doing this for $1. Plasmer Didicus. Secret Service number 1, $1. Dark Knight New 52 number 5. David Finch and Paul Jenkins, $1. There's an Old Man Logan run for you guys. I have Old Man Logan 17 going for $1. Number 18, $1. Number 19, $1. And number 20, $1. We're looking at $4 on the set. I have The Prisoner number 1 going for $1. I have 2 different covers for it. Each one's $1. I have Daredevil number 612. Daredevil number 612 is going to go for $2. $2 on Daredevil number 612. This is the one that comes before that issue 1 you picked up, David Moore. Next up, I got Androgel Comics number 44, featuring the Phantom. This is going to go for $2. $2 today. I actually priced that out. That might be worth pricing out, though. No one picks it up. So here's another one. I'll do this one for $2 as well. This is number 1 of volume 24. $2 on both of these. Right now and right now only. I have Captain America number 7 and number 8. Each one going for $1. We're looking at $2 on both Captain Americas. This is from Mark Waid's run, and you got one of the Kubert brothers on the art. That's a real treat. I have the Coven number 2. That's going to go for $1. I have the Shadow number 23. That's going to go for $1. And I have Checkmate number 2. That's going to go for $1. $1. I have the Batman Annual number 3. That's going to go for $2. $2 on this. Yeah, David Moore. I was actually I'm not kidding you. If these didn't sell, I was gonna price them out. I think probably they're going for about $6 a piece right now. That would be my guess, but you're definitely not going wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. And by the way, everything you guys buy today, I will invoice you tomorrow. Usually I do invoicing after the show, but I have to finish up with all of my shipping. And there's still like a lot of stuff I got to do, and I'm a one-man show, at least for the time being. So I got to get everything out there today. So I will take care of invoicing tomorrow. And if you're going to continuously shop with me throughout the week and you want to build out a box, that's cool. That saves me a little bit of time because I can structure your invoice and just send it out at the end of the week. Maybe that's what I'll go back to doing. We'll see. Yeah, for sure, man. Okay, now next up, I got a bunch of these, and I think like every single lot I buy is literally full of these books. It seems like the one thing that everybody wants to kind of like dump, but you know, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I have Generation X number 3, 4, 7, 8. 9, 19, no, 9, this is 9, this is 10, this is 15, and 53, and 55. I have this entire set here going for $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. $9 on this whole set. Grab all these books for $9. Wish I had a 10th one, then you would have gotten 10 Generation X books for $10. No, I don't have any trades out today, Mr. Ragusa. I just have single issues. I got too many single issues I got to go through. I'll be buying trades, though, while I'm out. So if you want me to see if I can get that book for you, you know, I can look into it. I'll be at a convention this week, and I'm sure I'll come across some deals. All right. Oh, looks like I found another Earth 2 annual. I got the Earth 2 annual number 1. That's going to go for $1. $1 on this. Let me know if you want to add that on, David Moore. I have Daredevil 23 going for $1. I have X-Men 33 going for $1. I have Justice League 24 going for $1. I have Deadly Class number 7 going for $1. All books I just want to get rid of. That's all we're showing off today. Yeah, here's another book that every collection just seems to have like an abundance of. Everybody's got like 30 million copies of this book. Warriors of Plasm. I have issue 2 going for $1. And I think I have an issue 1 in there. I'll do the pair for $2. Must be a Midwestern thing. Yep, I got an issue 1 here. Issue 1 of Warriors of Plasm. I mean, here's a couple things you got. This is Defiant Comics. You never know what anybody might see, what potential someone might see in it, what they might do with it. Maybe it's meant to be a comedy. Who knows? But this is actually created by Jim Shooter, I believe. Yeah, with Defiant Comics. Yeah, $2 on the pair. I've never read it before, but hey. What's up, Mel? Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. JLA versus the Titans, number 1 through 3. I don't have those single issues either. Mel, we all keep improving, right? We all got to work towards getting better. And get better by doing. As in doing this great deal on Lockjaw number 2. This is going to go for $2. Number 3 is going for $2, and number 4 is going for $2. $6 on the set. $6 on the set of these Lockjaw books. Lockjaw gets his own comedy series. Lots of cool speculation on that Spider-Man movie. I'm really excited about that. Curious to see how they work everything in. This is cool. I have In the Noid 3D. This is going to go for $2. In the Noid 3D number 1 for $2. Deathstroke Arkham number 40. That's going to go for $1. Justice League 17, $1. And Captain America number 6, $1. $1 on this. And I'm going to have to take some stuff down. I'll start off with the top here. Give you guys a chance to kind of look at the rest of the stuff. Silencer number 2 and 3. I'll do these for $1 a piece if anybody wants them. Put that Justice League up here. Let's place Justice League 17. Just a sec here. Okay. Vigilance number 16 and 28. I'm going to actually put these up on eBay. They're each going for $2 a piece right now. Old Man Logan, number 17, number 18, number 19, and number 20. Each one's going to go for $1. We're looking at $4 on the set. $4. $4 reduce. Earth 2 Annual number 1 is $1. Deadly Class number 7 is $1. X-Men 33 is $1. Captain America 6 is $1. Daredevil 23 is $1. Justice League 24 is $1. The Coven number 2 is $1. Captain America number 7 and number 8 is going to go for, I think I was doing $2 on these. I'll just do them both for $1 right now. Both for $2, actually. Sorry. $1 a piece. Checkmate number 2, $1. Shadow number 23, $1. Prisoner number 1, I got 2 variants of this from Titan Comics. Each one's going to go for $1. Daredevil 612, $1 on this. Deathstroke Arkham 40, that's going to go for $1. I got Batman Annual number 3, that's going to go for $1. I have Lockjaw number 2, number 3, and number 4. Each one going for $2. I'll do them all for just $3. Just take them off my hands. I don't want to look at these books. This is what the Markdown show is all about, is getting rid of old inventory to make way for new inventory. We are doing a clearance sale. That is the idea, my friends. Help me get rid of some of this junk here. Secret Service number 1 is $1. Plasma number 1 is $1. That's in a poly bag with 4 trading cards in it. Batman, The Dark Knight number 5, that is $1. $1 on this. I have Warriors of Plasma number 1 and number 2. If someone takes this, I'll do them both for $1. So that's a 50-cent pair there. These Generation X books, get 9 Generation X books for $9. You want to see the inside of that again, let me know. Justice League 17, that's going to go for $1. And I think I am going to price out the Noid in 3D number 1 over here since no one wants it. Right now I'm doing it for $2. Okay. Showcase these books. Next up, I have Ultimates 3 going for $1. Number 4 going for $1. $2. That is X-Men 234, Chuck. That's going to go for $10 today. It is in very fine. So it's Uncanny X-Men number 234. I think that's the Inferno crossover. We got Wolverine there with his claws out. But yeah, it's going for $10 right now. Unity number 25 is going to go for $1. And I got a bunch of X-Men in this lot that I have here. Everything's going for $1 to $2. So this might be a good time to stock up. I have Injustice Gods Among Us number 6. That is going to go for $1. Number 9 is going for $1. Number 11 is going for $1. $3 set there from Tom Taylor. You got Tom Taylor on there and Mike S. Miller on art. I have James Bond from Dynamite. Don't know what issue this is, but it's going to go for $1. And I have Kill Chain, $1. $1. Get 3 James Bond books for $1. Eidolon issue 7 is going for $1. Kill Chain number 4 is going for $1. And then what number is this? It just says Ian Fleming's. This is all just $1. I just want to move through this stuff. I don't want to look at this stuff anymore. It's all just taking up space in the warehouse, collecting dust. I need to make room for it so I can buy you guys some better stuff so I can stock up. Legion of Superheroes 303 is $1. 295 is $1. $2. Hey Chuck, I got a new layout for you, and I also need to talk to you. Are you going to be at Bio City Comic Con in Houston in 2 weeks? If so, you should come hang out. Let me know, because I know you're in Texas. I just don't know what part you are. You're like, I'm in the northern part of Texas. I'm from the Canadian part of Texas. I'm going to Houstonia. I don't know if you know where Houstonia is. That's what it would be called if America was owned by Russia. That is ish. Green Lantern Annual number 1, $1. Let's not talk politics. Let's talk comics. No one cares about politics. That's why our viewership is higher than the news, which it's not. I don't know. The Injustice game itself sounds pretty. The premise of Injustice is pretty cool. It's like the Joker kills Lois Lane in this alternate universe, and it drives Superman crazy. He kills the Joker, and he becomes like this evil dictator who is now like basically controlling the world. And so Batman and a bunch of other superheroes who are less totalitarian than Superman have decided to try and go to war with him. So it's about an evil Superman and what happens when he tries to control everything. And it's pretty cool. And you got Tom Taylor on it, who is responsible for so much stuff that's happening in DC right now. He's also the creator of a series called Seven Secrets, which is just absolutely insanely good, really good stuff. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I totally get it. Yeah, dude, Seattle, we're going to have a good time out there, man. Looking forward to that. All right. Hopefully we won't end up in a hard place, or should I say the hard place. And look at that dog on the cover. We got issue 4, 2 variants of that. Each one's going for $1. Just $1. I have Harrow County number 23 going for $1. 24 going for $1, 28 going, 25 going for $1, and 28 going for $1. This is Cullen Bunn's horror series. And speaking of Cullen Bunn, I just want to send a big shout out to him. It sounds like he's been having a rough time on social media. I've come across some of his posts, and he had mentioned that he'd been going through a really rough time. So I'm a huge Cullen Bunn fan, not just of him as a comics creator, but as a person. And he's a fantastic human being, and I just wish him all the best. And truly one of the most genuine people in our industry. I really love Colin. He's awesome. Invisible Hands number 1 is going for only $1. Bang! Talk back on my show, and this could happen to you. Just kidding. That'll never happen to anybody. You guys aren't even there. It's all virtual. It'll virtually happen to you. All right. First rule of shopping with Onrie is pay your bills on time or you'll end up like this. You know what Stan Lee would be saying right now if he was here? He'd be like, Jesus, don't scare up the customer, Onrie. Jesus! All right. That's what Stan would say. Or did say. Outpost Zero number 1. $1. Multiple Man number 2. You can multiply and 1 times 1 and own this book for $1. Good stick. Spirit Hunters number 12 of 12. This is from Zenoscope. This is going to go for $1. It's a cool cover here. Star Wars 51 is going to go for $1 right now. Found another Outpost Zero. Sandman number 1. This is going to go for just $2. And I have Manhunter number 1. This is an oversized special. This is $2 on this too. This is from the Jack Kirby tribute thing-ish, McGig. $4 on those two, or $2 for each one. I can't even pronounce the title of this book. What is this? Igla is 1591A. Either way, it's going for $1. And you guys call it whatever you call it as. Fig Newton. What the heck is this book called? JS91A. Is this a variant? This could all. What is this? Let's look at this. What is the actual title of this book? It's an Image comic book. I found that out. Isola. Isola. That's what it's called. I'm such an idiot. I can't believe I didn't read it correctly. How am I supposed to tell that's an O, though? I mean, seriously, and that's an L. That does not look like an O or an L. I mean, seriously, I feel like this guy right here. I'm just going to keep smoking this pipe here until I figure out how to find a letter. No, I'm just kidding. I shouldn't say that. $1 on this book. Please take it away from me so I don't say something I regret later on. I might actually end up working with that letter. So, you know, it's okay. It wasn't just the letter's decision. It was a creative decision, and they knew what they were doing. That's why it's in the dollar bin. We got Lucy Dreaming, number 1 of 5. And there she is. She's saying, "Take me home with you, me lord, for only $1. 1591A is much better. Sola. Chuck, are you calling me Sola because you said it there? I mean, it is. I'm sorry. I can't tell what this is. I mean, the book itself might be fantastic. I don't know. I haven't read it. Again, this just ended up in my dollar bin. But, maybe it's a conversation piece. Maybe the fact that, we're having this conversation right now, sometimes being the worst at something is not always a bad thing. Dak actually got awarded for writing one of the best Defender stories for all the wrong reasons. It was made fun of for how silly it was. But that can happen. It's not everything you're. Jesus, someone take this book already. Jesus, you'd be like that guy smoking his pipe. Someone who eventually buy this book. One of these days. I guarantee you they'll buy Nightwing number 4 first, Fatty. This is only going to go for $1. So is Green Lanterns number 35. $1. It is a bad design. Hell no, is what Chuck says. Hell no, Onrie. Keep it on your rack. That's what she said. I know how you guys put up with me. It's crazy. All right. Bust out some other books. And a lot of these are bagged and boarded too. I just honestly don't see anything I just don't have the time to go through stuff like this. Secret Warriors number 1 is gonna go for $1. But you guys might see something in it. 5 Weapons, book 2 of 5, $1. Peter, what's up, brother? I got a package going out to you today. I just got to find a good box for it. So I only have you and one other person to take care of. I think it's Curtis. Mike Collins. I have to put Mike Collins. Curtis is already set. Mike Collins. I got to get Mike Collins and you taken care of. And then, everything's going out. So if you're tuning in right now, Secret Warriors is going to David Moore for $1. He called it. David Moore. All right, Mr. Moore, where are you at? 5, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, $5 away, bro. $5 away, bro. All right. I'll throw in a Sola for an extra. That's one of those books. If someone spins on the wheel and gets a free indie book, they're getting a Sola number whatever the heck it is. It's Sola, the tree stain of I don't know what it is on here. It's on the house. PJ's in the house, my man. I got a great rack and package. That's right. All right, I got Solar Man of the Atom. Joe Quesada cover. This is pretty cool. Number 15 going for $1. I have a Sideways bundle here from DC Comics. Sideways number 2 going for $1. 3 going for $1. 4 going for $1. 5 going for $1. And 6 going for $1. Get the whole set. It's all $5 for $5. $5 for $5. And guys, just so you know, we're going to be doing clearance sale all week long. Just because I got to make room for stuff. I'm about to go on a huge spending spree because I've unloaded a lot of stuff on my eBay store. And what do you do when you sell a bunch of comics? You got to buy more. So I'm looking to buy up lots right now. If you got stuff you want to sell to me too, you can message me. I'm looking, for all kinds of stuff that I know I can make some money on. And I'm sure if you're unloading, you want to make a little money too. So I'm always fair to negotiate with you guys. Can't work it out. It's okay. It's not a big deal. I don't take these things personally. It's business. I love you guys all as people, and I appreciate you shopping with me, which is why I'm going to offer Shirtless Bear Fighter number 2 for $1. Sheena, Queen of the Jungle number 3, number 6, number 7, and number 10 are all going to go for just $8 for Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. And I found another Nightwing book here. We have Nightwing number 3. That's going to go for $1. 3 and 4. All right, it's the second rack right there. Let's take it down. I have Ultimates number 3 and number 4. That's going to go for $1 a piece. $2 on that. I have Injustice number 6, number 9, and number 11. Those are going to go for $3. $3 on that. Sideways was a fun book. Cool. What's it about? Unity 25, $1. James Bond set right here going for $3. Those are just random James Bond books right there. I have Manhunter number 1 going for $2. I have Sandman number 1 going for $2. I have Star Wars number 51 going for $1. It's going to go up on eBay. I probably should put the Kirby stuff up there too. What do you guys think? Legion of Superheroes number 295 and number 303. Those are $1 a piece. Grab those. You got some Copper Age, good stuff. Actually, Superman, yeah, Copper Age, definitely Copper Age. Superman 3 is Copper Age. Invisible Hands number 1. This is the manual of how to do business with me, pay your bills on time, or you end up like this bitch right here. $1. I'll show you invisible hands. Bang! What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Stop! There we go. He kind of looks like Spider-Man. He looks a lot like Spider-Man. I mean, just the way he's drawn and everything. But why is he called Sideways? What's the relation to Spider-Man? Which, by the way, buy this whole set here, Sideways, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for just $5 right now. I get all the books for $5. Green Lanterns number 35 is $1. Lucy Dreaming is $1. 5 Weapons book 2 is going for $1. Nightwing number 3 and number 4 is going for $1 a piece. We're looking at $2 for the set. Shirtless Bear Fighter number 2 is going for $1. I have Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, number 3, number 6, number 7, and number 10. Each one is going to go for $2. $2 on each of these. That's $8 on the set. I have Solar Man of the Atom number 15. That's going to go for $1. $1 on that. Spirit Hunters number 12 of 12 is going to go for $1. I got Multiple Man number 2 going for $1. Got 2 copies of Poe Zero going for just $1. $1 on these. Green Lanterns Annual number 1 is going to go for $1. The Hard Place. I have the Hard Place number 4. I have 2 different covers for this. This is going to go for $1 each. I have Harrow County number 23, number 24, 25, and 28. That's going to go for just $4. And I'll just leave this last book up here because, what was the title of this again? I'm going to just go back to 1591A because the actual title was not as good. This is actually better. Yeah, that I can't believe this. Oh boy. All right, $1 on this. Someone please take this. Hey, Connie, how you doing? It's been a while. I haven't seen you in forever. Well, I've seen you on the internet. You're making big waves, but I'm glad to have you back on the show. Thanks for joining us. Okay, we got some DC stuff here. I got Titans number 30 going for $1 and 31 going for $1. We're looking at $2 on the set. $2 on both of these. I have Justice League Legion of Doom number 13. We got a Joker cover here. This is going to go for $1. I have the Terrifics number 13. The Terrifics Must Die. That's $1. Uh, the Flash number 64 variant cover. This is going to go for $1. Oblivion Song number 12, $1. Zo, what's up? Walking Dead 188, $1. And I have Silencer number 12 going for $1. Zo, how you doing? I'm doing a markdown show, so I'm selling only $1 to $2 comics. And we have a bunch of $1 comics I've just showcased, and I'm going to showcase more. So, look, come kick it. How you doing? I saw that picture of you from your panel or from your work event, and I thought it was fantastic. You made a great Harley Quinn. How's your son doing? All right, I got some Valiant stuff for you guys. I have Harbinger number 19, number 20, and number 21. Each one is going to go for just $1. We're looking at $3 on the set. $3 on the set. Should have more Harbinger. Jesus. I got a whole bunch of these. All right, Harbinger. We're going to continue here. We have 19, 20, 21. Oh, I totally understand. No, I totally get it. You know, you're doing fantastic, and you're busy, and it's good that you're working. I'm glad to see you. It's always it always makes me happy when you can make the time to be here. So I hope everything is going well. It looks like it is. Is he doing okay? Like after his appendix exploded? Were they able to get it out in time, or like is he okay? I have Harbinger number 22, 2 variants of this, and I have 2 copies of number 23. Everything's going for $1. So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I got all 6 going for $6. I know that Dexter Wee, the artist of Warlion, his wife died very tragically 2 years ago. Her appendix exploded, and they couldn't get her into a hospital because of COVID, and very unfortunate. He lost his wife. So, yeah. Oh, okay, good. Thank God he's okay. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, here you can. That's very serious. Isn't it so strange? We can never tell what's truly going on with us internally until we are actually faced with the reality of it. It's such a frightening thing, but that's reality for me. You know, someone who doesn't have to deal with this and who I hate because of it is Superman, the Man of Steel. Steel this Superman. All right, number 7. Number 31 and number 96 going for $3. Harbingers, 1 copy each, $5. Okay, so you want the whole thing except for the multiples. So we got 22. Mike, which 22 cover do you want? There's the Death of a Renegade, and then there's the Faith cover. Can you just let me know which one you want of that? And then I got the rest of them set aside for you. Thank you very much, sir. I got a package going out to you today, too. Mike's taking the Harbingers. The 22s are here. He knows which one he's going to take. So I have 123 left, and I'll have another 22 left. Each one's going to go for the Death. So the Death cover. I have the Faith cover and the Standard A cover going for $1 a piece. That's $2 for anybody else who wants those books. Mike, thank you for your business. Appreciate it. Got a big box going out to you today, my friend. Okie dokie. I have Enchanted from Sirius. Ooh, this is a cool book. 1 of 3. Is this Joseph Michael Inzer? No, but it's like one of those 90s books with like the chicks in it, and like they were all goth, and like it was totally gnarly, and it was a good time. And look how young she looks here. I don't even want to say anything inappropriate here. That's why I'm selling this for only $2. No, I don't have the card set of Death of Superman. I just got what I got here, man. If I come across it, I'll let you know. Okay. I have Deathbed number 1. This is going to go for $1. I have a Deadpool 6. I just sold this for $3 last week. I'll sell this one for $1 right now. Right now only. Otherwise, it's going to go back in. Price will go up. I have the Dead Hand number 3. That's going to go for $1. Now, isn't this a clever cover? This woman is making love to a piece of chewed bubble gum. Oh, boy, I'm so mean. That's right. Newsstand edition, Green Lantern Corp. number 215. It's going to go for $2. Yeah, they have been, right? I have Green Lantern 199 going for $2. And I have Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. 29 going for $1. And Joe, I got to figure something out because they have your books ready to go too. You got a little stack here, but some stuff goes back. We haven't sent you anything in a really long time, and I forgot what we want to do. I know you have a sensational She-Hulk. We need to talk. I just want to make sure that we're all cleared up from any previous business that we did under my old banner. So I will reach out to you. The stuff that you've bought with me over the last few weeks, like that's all settled up. But I want to make sure that we take care of the other stuff, or that it has been taken care of. I'm pretty sure it has. I think we're all good. But I just got to work with you on that. And I finally did get a slab back, so hopefully we'll get your slab back soon. So I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. All right. I have Captain Marvel number 25. That's going to go for $1. I have Fantastic Four number 11. This is from Chris Claremont and Salvador LaRocca's run, which is kind of cool. Art Thibert here. This is going to go for $2 today. And I have Adventures of Superman 503. That is $1. $1 on this. All right, cool. Awesome. Okay, here's something cool. I have a reader-friendly copy of Gambit number 3. This is going to go for $1. Fantastic Four is off to David Moore. I got a really great run of that, like 25 to 29. I set it off to the side for my like to be read file, so hopefully I'll get to it at some point and then I'll flip it. I'm actually reading the assassination plot right now from Spider-Man, and it's been a while since I've like seen that. But anyway, those Fantastic Four books actually look really, really well done. All right, next up I got from Bishop Press. Sade number 0 for $1. Shantae, work, move to the left, work your body. Sorry, $1. Just with that cover, baby. Cancel Onrie because he's about to show off this girl with a huge discount on Punisher number 25. You can go for $1 for this giant size issue. I have Punisher War Journal number 4. That is $1. I have the Punisher Armory 5. That's $1. I have Punisher 19 going for $1. And Punisher 2 going for $1. Punisher 25 is off to Curtis. Excellent. I have New Warriors 42, by the way, going for $1. Big Punisher, Big Punisher. All right, Curtis. $1. All right, we got a full rack here almost. Let's bring out 2 more bucks. All right, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but Supreme actually got cast recently. I think Jake Gyllenhaal is playing him. This is issue 4. It's going to go for $2. Okay, no problem. I got you. And I have New Avengers number 8 and number 10 going for just $1 a pop. $2 on those. And $2 on Supreme 4. So of the Punishers, you wanted 19 and 2. Yeah, 2 is definitely going for a lot more money. 19 is an interesting cover. That's a Larry Stroman cover, which is pretty cool. And we have the ones we have left are Punisher Warzone number 4 and the Armory number 5. Anybody wants those? We got these for $1 a piece. Okay, let's take down the rack. Titans number 30 and number 31, $1 a piece. Who's the artist on the side A? All right, let's find out for you. That would be Scott Penzer. And Anbu, that cover you did for the book that you're working on is sensational. I really love that. I really think it's fantastic. I shared it on my wall today, so if you guys are following me. Adventures of Superman 503, $1. Mulleted Superman. Yeah, that's pretty funny. All right, Dead Hand number 3, $1. I got a Superman. Superman actually had his mullet right here, right? Isn't this the mullet, Superman? 7. Oh, no, Superboy, 31 and 96. Each of these are going for $1. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 29 is $1. Captain Marvel number 25 is $1. I have Supreme number 4 going for $2. $2 on this. New Warriors 42 is $1. Sade, actually, I'll keep Sade up there while Andy decides if she wants to grab that. I have Enchanted number 1 going for $1. Of those books, and we've got Supreme up there on eBay. I'll probably put Enchanted up there too. That's what Enchanted's going for. Gambit number 3 reader copy. Reader friendly copy. It's really beat up. Beat the crap. It's going for $1. New Avengers number 8 and number 10 is going to go for $2. Mike is taking Enchanted. All right, cool. It's like you saved me the effort of having to price that out. Mike, you are $19 away from a spin. You have more, you're only $3 away from a spin. Flash 64 is $1. Oblivion Song number 12 is $1. Deathbed number 1 is $1. Walking Dead 188 is $1. Deadpool number 6 is $1. Punisher Armory number 5 is $1. Punisher Warzone number 4 is $1. Green Lantern Corps number 215 is $1. No problem. So Sadie number 0 is going for $1. That's awesome. Fantastic. Green Lantern number 199, $1. Harbinger number 22 and number 23. These are going to go for $2. I wonder, out of everything I just showed here, I think I might put this up. Though I enjoyed pitching this one. Does she not look like she's making out with a chewed up piece of bubble gum on this cover? Like, oh yeah, gross, ew. Oh, what is wrong with me today? Silencers number 12, $1. Legion of Doom. This is from Justice League number 13. That's going to go for $1. And Terrifics 13 is going to go for $1. I think I might put this one up on eBay. I have a feeling this might actually be worth something, at least like $5 or $6. So I have it put up on eBay. If someone calls it right now, it's $1. Guardians of the Galaxy number 20 is going to go for $1. $1. And number 26 is going to go for $1. $1 on both of these books. Fathom Blue number 4B cover and the 5A cover. These are going to go for $1 a piece. Just looking to dump this stuff. Clean Room number 5. This is going to go for $1. I have Fight Club 2 number 2. This is going to go for $1. And I have Dark Hawk number 21. That's going to go for $1. $1. $1 do. I have Evil Heroes from Xenoscope. Oh boy, that was a total slip of words right there. I don't know what that says about me as a person, but I love Zenoscope. I'm really sorry about that. I apologize, and I totally did slip on that. That was an accident, 100%. I am just really lacking sleep right now, and I guess we all know what's on my mind right now. All right, Evil Heroes number 5 is going to go for $1. I'm not going to let that one down. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I apologize. That was truly an accident. What an accident indeed. Oh, boy. Oh, that is horrible. All right. Batman Eternal number 8 is $1. $1. I'm embarrassed. That's why I'm laughing. I didn't find my joke funny at all. Injection number 13, that is going to go for $1. David Moore is laughing, though. He's laughing at me. You're all laughing at me, and that's okay. We all laugh at each other here, which is why we're getting the Gravediggers Union. What irony is this? Careful, Onrie, you're digging your own grave. Number 1 here. This is going to go for $2. I mean, honestly, it's not like I picked this book out and timed any of this shit. It all just kind of came together. Rumble number 2, $1. Jazz Maynard. This looks pretty kind of cool. This is from Lion Forge. This is part 2. I'm gonna just make this a $2 book, and if it doesn't sell, I'll probably put this up on eBay. It looks really good. I like jazz books. I really like, slice of life stories like that tell you about, the harder parts of pursuing the arts. It's they're always such honest and raw stories. I have Legion number 4 going for $1. Yes, I am. I am dying and I will be fucking reborn tomorrow because this is my motherfucking channel and I can say whatever I want. So that's okay. I can get away with it. But if someone makes fun of me now, it's sort of like cosmic justice. I get what's coming to me. And don't worry, guys. I get made fun of all the time at conventions. But if you dish to me, I will dish back. That's the best part about it. The second you fire at me, it opens you up to new territory. And I like to have fun at shows. Dominic Reggio, if you guys know that guy, he's an asshole. Don't stay away from him. We give each other shit at conventions. Like New York Comic Con was absolutely the worst. There was so much there was a lot of, here's what this guy was doing. Okay. He was sending his customers over to me and they would be like, hey, are you Onrie? And I was like, yeah. And they'd hand me a note and then I'd open up the note and it'd say, fuck you, Onrie, from Dominic. And he would be down the aisle and he'd be able to see my reaction as I read it. And he looks up and he's like, hey, Onrie. So I started messing back with him and doing the same thing. And I got him way worse than he got me. I just destroyed his ass. I used some shit his ass. And it was great. And then not only did I take him down, this is what was great about New York Comic Con. That was one of the greatest victories of all time because I took him, Dan Doherty, and Ted Sikora down all in one false swoop. I killed 3 motherfucking birds with 1 stone. Damn, I'm good. All right, what's up, Ashley? How you doing? I'm still got to figure you out. So I'm going to build out your invoice today, and then we will get everything settled up. So good to see you, man. I'm on top of it. I have everything here. Stellar number 1 and number 2. This is going to go for $2. Gravediggers Union's going off to Anbu. I know why you're picking this up. So you can tell everybody the legend of how Onrie shot himself in the foot on his own show. I have Suicide Squad number 34 going for $2. Ravage 2099 number 5 going for $1. I have Day of the Dead number 2 from Grim Fairy Tales. It's going to go for $1. This is from Xenoscope. I will never mess that up again. Hellchild the Unholy number 5 of 5. That's going to go for $1. Also from Xenoscope, X Factor 43. That is $1. And Legion of Superheroes number 18. That is going to go for $1. Yeah, Anvu's awesome. I need my union. We need to unionize comic book slinging so that way when I mess up on my own show, I have a union to protect me from it. Oh, and then one day it just disappeared. Go the way of Jimmy Hoffa. How do you guys know I'm not Jimmy Hoffa already? Just de-aged and ready to sling comics to you. Onrie, that's just a pseudonym. All right. Any new Alien comics? Hellchild is gone. Hold on. Hellchild is gone. I do have some Alien comics, but are they priced out? Hold on. Let me see what I got here. For you, Ashley. But Ashley, honestly, I feel like I'm doing you a disservice if you call stuff on the show right now. Let's first get settled up with what you have on your current bill, and I will have that settled up this afternoon. And if there's something you like, just let me know and I'll pull it out later for you and I can send you pictures. But I really do want to make sure you get your books. You've been shopping with me for I think a month or two, and we haven't gotten you any of your books yet. Because you're one of those overseas boys. Is that a good British accent? Is that British enough for you? Oh, look at that. We have another Curse of the Gravediggers Union. Look at that. It is my lucky day. $2 on this. And that book's going to be everywhere. Okay, cool. You're the man. Thank Thank you. I just, I want to have a reputation of making sure that I get you guys your stuff. That's my job. And I take, as much as I fuck around on my own show, I take getting you guys your comics very seriously. And I do, make sure that the show's on the general level, on the PG-13 level. Today is rated R Monday Markdown show. This is Monday. Who the fuck wants to wake up on Monday and like deal with Monday shit? Except for me, I like it because this is like a 7-day-a-week job. I look forward to my Mondays because I'm gonna crush it, just like Gary. What's his name? He's a Russian Jewish guy too, just like me. Gary, the wine guy. Why is his name like stuck in my head? Gabe Moore might know who he is. I have the Spectre number 24 going for $1. Amazing Spider-Man is going to go for $25 today. $25. That's Amazing Spider-Man 200. And Humans number 5 is $1. I have Captain America 7. Cool Jim Lee cover. It's going to go for $2. And I have Justice League 23 for $1. And Generation X number 2 going for $1. Gary V, yeah. Gary Vaynerchuk. I read his book a couple years ago. I like that guy. He's awesome. Really hardworking dude. And I like how he just tells people how it is. That's what it's all about. It's the honesty of it. Lying is no good. That's why you want to get 5. Cry Havoc. Or is it Cry Havoc number 5? Either way, $1. All right, that's a third rack. Let's take it down. We still got 20 minutes to go. Guardians of the Galaxy number 20 and $26 piece on these. Fathom, we got the 4A cover and the 5A cover going for just $1 a piece. Darkhawk 21. Darkhawk 21 is going to go for $1 right now. That's probably going to go up on eBay if no one claims it. Fight Club 2, number 2, $1. Rumble, number 2, it's going to go for $1. ASM Silver and Bronze Age. I have a Bronze Age Spider-Man available for sale right now. Well, I have a few actually, right here. Oh, this is just what I have at the moment on hand. I have a 147. This is signed by Jerry Conway. This is going to go for just $35 today. $35 on this one because it's signed. And then I have Amazing Spider-Man 150. This is going to go for $10 today. $10 on Amazing Spider-Man 150. I would say it's in fair condition. It's probably in your BG/fine territory. It's not in the best condition, but it is a Bronze Age Spider-Man book. Let me know if you're interested in either one of those. Evil Heroes number 5, that's going to go for $1. Batman Eternal number 8 is $1. Jazz Maynard number 2, that is going for $1 right now. Suicide Squad number 34, that is $1. Ravage 2099 number 5, that is going to go for $1. $1 on this. I have Day of the Dead number 2, that's going to go for $1. Gravediggers Union number 25 is going to go for $1. $2, sorry, $2 on that one. Legion number 4, that is going to go for $1. Spectre number 24, $1. Legion number 18, that's going to go for $1. X Factor number 43, that is $1. I have Captain America number 7, Jim Lee cover, $2 on that. Generation X number 2, it's going to go for $1. I have Justice League number 23, it's going to go for $1. And I have Cry Havoc number 5, that is going to go for $1. Okay, so the ASM 150 Yeah, and that shouldn't affect your shipping costs at all. So I got you. The thing is it's you got, if I send everything to you in a priority envelope overseas, you're already looking at like $34. And the problem is you have too much stuff in there. So I need to build out an invoice for you, which won't take me very long at all. It'll take me like 5-10 minutes to build out your invoice. Send that out to you, and then you let me know what you want to take off of it, and then we'll adjust your invoice. And since this is my fault that it's taking you so long, I'm going to extend this one-time courtesy. So, thank you very much for your patience. Take care, Ash. Connie. Yes, that was the same gravedigger you called on. Same book. I just happened to come across the second copy of it. Inhumans, Once and Future Kings 5 is $1. I have Stellar number 1 and 2 going for $1 a pop. No problem, man. Injection number 13 is $1. And I got Clean Room number 5 going for $1. $1 on this. Okay, I got some Warhammer here. I have Warhammer Monthly Dark Blade. This is going to go for $1. I have Knights of Pendragon number 11. That's going to go for $1. I have Soulfire Primer Premiere number 1 for $1. Number 2 is $1. Number 3 is $1. And number 7B is going to go for $1. All new Soulfire number 1 is going to go for $1. And I got this 10 for 10 3B cover going for $1. I have number 5A going for $1, and I have number 6A going for $1. So what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Soulfire comics for $8. That I recommend picking up. I have Eternal Soulfire number 2, the 2B cover, and the 3B cover. That's going to go for $2 for both. Outcast number 5 is going to go for $1. That's awesome, man. I got you on that. All right. Interferon Force number 1. This is going to go for $1. I have How Will I Die number 1. That's interesting for mature readers. $1. I could actually read this. $1 on this. It's a $5 book. That looks interesting. Jessica Jones 15 is $1. Adventures of Superman 641 is $1. Superman's Nemesis Lex Luthor number 204 is $1. I have Samarie, Mistress of the Martial Arts number 2 going for $1. I have Justice League Antarctica Annual number 4. This is going to go for $1. X-Men 33, $1. I have 2 copies of that. I have Razor number 6, $1. 46 is $1. Cyberforce number 1, number 2 is $1. And I have Knights of Pendragon number 13 going for $1, as well as the Warhammer Monthly. I have another one of these. This is a different one, though. This is Tooth and Claw. This is $1. I have Superman Man of Tomorrow 14 going for $1. And I have 26 of Superman Man of Steel going for $1. And Detective Comics number 6 going for $1. Did I already go through those? All right, razors. Let's see. When I come across it, I'll grab it. Razor, I got the razors for you, Mike. Cyberforce, Knights of the Pendragon, 11 and 13 is going for $1 a pop. Got the Warhammer here. I got both Warhammers for $2 together as a set. And I have Superman 14, Man of Tomorrow, and number 26 of Man of Steel going for $2. That's it. No, I don't have. Issue 2 is out. I actually need to stock up on it from Corey. Just haven't had a chance to do it yet. But if you like Tooth and Claw 1, I can get you number 2. That's not a problem at all. If we're referring to the same thing. Next up, I got Lark's Killer 33. This is going to go for $2. I have Uncanny X-Men 483 going for $2. I have Headlopper number 404 going for $1. I have Hardcore number 1 going for $1. I have IFX Happy Halloween. This is going to go for $1. And I have Outcast number 6 going for $1. Human City number 1 going for $1. So I have issues 5 and 6 of Outcast going for $1 a piece. 2 more books, and then we're going to build out our final rack. Should have time to do it. Oh, I found another issue of Outcast. Like that. Which is sorry. I have Saga 45 going for $1. Headlopper is off to David Moore. Witches number 5 is going for $1. And I have Outcast number 2 and number 3. So I have 2, 3, 5, and 6. Get all these for just $4. This is from Robert Kirkland's series. That's a really good pickup right there. And Witches number 5 going for $1. And I have one more space to fill. I'm going to throw Generation Next number 3 up here for just 25 cents. Witches is going to Mike. I have Ultimate Comics X-Men number 3, number 4, number 5, number 12, 27, 28, 32, and I'm going to do all of them for $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $7 on all these Ultimate Comics X-Men books. Tyrana. What are we referring to, David? Oh, trying to get to 25. He's trying to get. God damn it. Sorry. All right. I totally misread that. All right. Let's keep. I'm going to take this rack down, then we're going to build the last one. I have Warhammer Monthly. Both of these going for $1 a piece. Knights of Pendragon, number 11 and 13, are going for $1 a piece. Shouldn't be that hard. I still got some good stuff. The last rack's going to be really awesome. Eternal Soulfire, number 2 and number 3 is going for $2. Soulfire Premiere, number 1, 2, 3, 7, all new 1A, 3B, 5A, and 6A. I believe those are all going for $8 for that set for all of these books. These are all dollar books. Superman Man of Steel number 26 and Superman Man of Tomorrow 14. Those are going to go for $1 a piece. Jessica Jones 15 is $1. Adventures of Superman 641 is $1. Lex Luthor Nemesis Part 2 of 4 is $1. Cyberforce 2 is $1. Batman Detective Comics 6 is $1. Human City number 1 is $1. Lark's Killer number 1 is going to go for $1. Uncanny X-Men 483 is going to go for $1. Saga number 45, $1. IFX Happy Halloween, $1. Hardcore number 1, $1. And Farron Force number 1 is $1. X-Men 33 is $1. Justice League Antarctica Annual number 4 is $1. Saint-Marie Mistress of the Martial Arts number 2 is $1. Generation Next number 3 is going to go for $0.25. We got this Ultimate Comics run here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Ultimate Comics X-Men books for $7. You want to see what's in there, just let me know. I got Outcast number 2 and 3 and 5 and 6 here going for $1 a piece. We're looking at $4 for that set. And I finally have How Will I Die number 1. That's going to go for $2. I'm going to read that actually. I'm going to read it even if it's sold. All right, now we can build the last rack here. I have Sex Criminals number 2 going for $2. I have Aurelia. That looked like Areola. Sorry. Aurelia number 2. That's going to go for $1. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang 4. That's going to go for $1. Cable and X-Force. Actually, sorry. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is $2. Cable and X-Force number 4, that's going to go for $1. I have Superior Spider-Man number 3, that's going to go for $1. Found another X-Men 33 going for $1. Green Arrow 28, $1. Batgirl number 8, $1. Jessica Jones number 10, $1 on this. 23 Daredevil 23 is $1. I have another Warhammer Monthly 65 going for $1. Deadly Class number 7, $1. X-Force 29, we got Cable here, or sorry, Arcade on the cover. There's $1. Dark Arc number 2 is going to go for $2. And I have Green Lantern Corps 13, that is going to go for $1. And I have Eclipse number 8 going for $1. I'll put these up. So Mike, I know you called those. Just gives Big Bang up there. X-Force, X-Men, Hero, Girl, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Warhammer, Deadly Class, X-Force, Dark Arc. Did you call Mike? Jessica Jones, 10 and 15 is off to Joe. 10 and Rose 15. I have 15 somewhere, but okay, I got you on it. So $2 on those. I'll pull the 15 for you in a little bit because we gotta get through the rest of this. Still got another rack here. But Mike, I got you on the Aurelia. Do I have any Horizon Zero Dawn? I have the game for sale. I don't have the I don't have any comics, at least none that I'm aware of. But I do have a lot more Street Fighter. You were my Street Fighter guy. I got a Street Fighter Zero there. That's a Wizard World Con exclusive. That's going for $15. I have Hard Place number 5. That's going to go for $1. I have 7 to Eternity number 5, number 7, and number 8. These are going to go for $2 a piece. We're looking at $6 for the set. It's a really beautifully illustrated book. I have Sync number 3. This is from Comics Tribe. This is going to go for $2 today. I have Shade the Changing Girl number 9. That's going to go for $1. And I have number 6. That's also going to go for $1. I have the Shanghai Red number 1. That's going to go for $1. I have Space Beaver number 5, number 1. That's going to go for $4 for the set. Hey, Trish. Hope your therapy went well. I have Hepcats, the special edition 1. I have Prime Slime Tales number 3 going for $1. I have Tinker number 3. That's going to go for $1. Found another Hepcats for $1. There's Hepcats number 2. That's going to go for $1 as well. Get the pair for $2. I have Excalibur number 42. That's going to go for $1. And let's take that rack down and we'll build out the last one. Okay, so all these books are $1 right now. Sex Criminals 2, $1. Eclipse number 8, $1. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, $2. Cable and X-Force number 4, $1. Superior Spider-Man number 3, $1. X-Men 33, $1. Green Arrow 28 is $1. Batgirl number 8 is $1. Sync number 3 is $1. Daredevil 23 is $1. Warhammer Monthly is $1. Sync is gone. David Moore. I got Deadly Class number 7, that is $1. X-Force 29, that is $1. Dark Arc number 2, $1. Green Lantern Corps 13, $1. The Hard Place number 5 is $1. I have 7 to Eternity number 5, number 7, and number 8. That is all going to go for $1. I have Excalibur number 42, that is $1. I have Tinker number 3, that is $1. I have Primetime Slime Tales number 3, that is $1. I have Hepcats number 1. I got 2 copies of number 1 going for $1 and number 2 going for $1. I have Shade the Changing Girl number 6 and number 9. Those are going to go for $1 a piece. That's $2. I have Space Beaver number 1 and 2. That is going to go for $4. I have Shanghai Red number 1. That is going to go for $1. All right, time for that final rack. You guys ready for this? I have Ghost Rider number 6. That's going to go for $1. And Ghost Rider 6, I have X-Men 191. This is going to go for $1. I have X Factor 98, $1. Wildcats Trilogy number 3, that is $1. Mike is calling Ghost Rider. I have Eclipse number 5. That is going to go for $1. $1. Dude. Empress number 3 is $1. Gotham Academy number 6 is $1. Number 7 is $1. To go with that X Factor, I have number 74. That is going to go for $1. Punisher. I have another Punisher bundle set here. I have number 18 going for $1. Ooh, he's fighting Kingpin here. That's cool. And I have 18. I have 76 going for $1, and I have War Journal number 42, each going for $1, $1 a piece. I have Black of Heart. Oop, this isn't for sale. Sorry. That belongs to somebody else. X Factor number 34, $1. Number 210, $1. I have Bleeding Monk number 0. That's going to go for $1. I have Pinhead, Clive Barker's Pinhead, number 5, and number 4. These are going to go for $2 a piece. So $4 under. I have the Untamed number 1, 2 issues of The Killing Floor. This is going to go for $2. I have Action Comics 106. That's going to go for $1. I have Walking Dead 187. That's going to go for $1. Justice League 12, $1. Unsound number 5. That's going to go for $1. I have the Untamed Killing Floor. This is another variant going for $1. Sex Criminals number 4 going for $1. And a second printing of issue 3. And finally, I have Sacred Creatures number 3 going for $1. Okay. Untamed, Action Comics, Walking Dead. Mike, I saw you called something. I'm gonna, once I come across it, I'll think about it. And we got Sex Criminals. What did you call? Bleeding Monk. $1 on that. Okay, guys, that's the final rack here. I'm going to take this stuff down real quick, and we are done for this afternoon. What do we got? How many more minutes? Oh, crap, we're over time. All right, well, I guess I'm just going to take this down, then, and then we're done. Punisher 18, 76, and War Journal number 42. That's each going to go for $1 a piece. We're looking at $3 on the set. I have The Walking Dead number 187. That's going to go for $1. I have Justice League 12. That's going to go for $1. Unsound number 5 is going for $1. Sex Criminals number 4 and number 3. That's going to go for $1 a piece. Sacred Treasures number 3 is going to go for $1. Action Comics 106, $1. I have Empress issue 3. It's going to go for $1. Gotham Academy 6 and 7, $1 a piece on these if you want them. Pinhead number 4 and 5 is going to go for $1 a piece. I'll probably look these, see what these are, and put them up on eBay. X Factor number 34 and 210 is $1 a piece. $1 a piece on these. Untamed number 1. I have 2 variant covers of The Killing Floor. Each one's going for $2. $2 a pop. Wildcats Trilogy number 3, $1. X-Men number 191 is $1. Eclipse number 5 is $1. And these 2 X Factor books, numbers 74 and 98, $1 on each of these. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in this afternoon and for shopping with me. David Moore, you definitely earned a spin on that wheel. See what you got, brother. You got a free DC comic. I will throw something in there. As a free DC comic, I'm actually going to throw in a free copy of Isola because technically somebody at Image Comics worked for DC Comics, and therefore you get that book for free. That is just how it works on my show. I have decided, since no one called it, David Moore is getting that book. I have to find the cover of it, though. And then I really do need to end this because I got to get everything up to you guys. So, hang on. Just give me a second. And I had to pull something else for somebody, too. For Joe McPhee. So if you guys are looking and you see anything else on any of the on the rack over there, we have that Spawn bundle set. Here you go. Here you go, David Moore. You got Isola 159114. this book is yours for free because someone at Image worked at DC. And now you can be like this old man smoking his pipe and being like, hey, this is a really good book. If only I knew what the title of it was. All right. Awesome. So aside from that, I just got to pull one last book for Joe McPhee, and that is the Jessica Jones 15. Let's do it while I'm on the air because otherwise I'll forget. And this just gives you guys a chance to see if you like something that I have on display right now. You can ask me questions about it. I might cut you a deal on any of those books up on display. Not on the rack, but all around it. We're done building racks. Where is that frickin' buck? Where's that frickin' buck? Jesus! Jessica Jones, where are you? Jessica Jones. And just so you guys know, I will be back on the air tomorrow on CBSN at my usual time. That is 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Central, and 2 p.m. Eastern. And I will be continuing my markdowns because I want to clear through as much of this stuff as I can possibly get through between now and when I start my my next travel journeys, so that it gives me some buying power. So if you guys see any of these books that you want, just let me know. I'm down to cut you a deal right now. I got to unload so I can buy new stuff. Everything's been cycled through, and I want to buy new comics. Well, it's impossible for me to cycle through everything, but it's also impossible for me to continuously, price out every last book. So I'm going to kind of take some time to do it with the new collections I buy so that I can learn about new stuff. Okay. Joe, I'm going to have to find your book later. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate it. You guys are all fantastic. It's been a great afternoon with you. I love you all. Yeah, it's okay. Next time, it just gives you some incentive to try again. All right, guys. I will see you later. Have a great one. Take care. Bye-bye then.